Look, have you fallen into a workout rut, or are you looking for a nice space to meet people and also get in a solid workout? Well, we found a very unique yoga class recently, and Jamie Hudson is here in studio to tell us all about it. Jamie, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Ashley. Oh my gosh, this yoga class is so fun, so I'm excited to share this. So it was created in Salem, but now we can enjoy these classes here in Portland. And don't worry, it is still in Salem as well. It's called Yoga and Beer, and these classes are held at various local breweries. Check it out. So excited for this. We are about to take a yoga and beer class here at Second Profession Brewing, and I am here with the creator of Yoga and Beer, Mickey Trowbridge. Mickey, thank you so much for having us out here.
Of course, thanks for being here.
We are so excited. So what would you say does a full class entail?
Yeah, so it's a 60-minute yoga practice, an all-levels practice meant for anybody and everybody, even if they've never done yoga before. And then an encouraged kind of hangout and social time after class. And maybe that includes a beer, maybe it is a non-alcoholic beverage, maybe it's food, but just that time to pause and connect with other people after class as well.
What advice do you give people if maybe they are beginners to yoga before coming to a class?
Definitely. Just to come in and come with an open mind. I think what I hear from a lot of people is, oh, I can't do yoga, I can't touch my toes, or I'm not flexible enough. I can't sit still and be quiet for very long. So I think people come into their first yoga class with all of the things they can't do and all of the reasons why they're going to really be bad at yoga, instead of just coming and like with an open mind and seeing what they can do and what they do enjoy about class. I think the yoga is not really about being able to get your body into a pretzel-y shape or even about being the most flexible person. It's about coming and connecting with your body and learning to listen to your body. And I think if you remember that if you can breathe, you can do yoga, it feels like a little less pressure to perform when you go to class.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're making me feel better right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How did you come up with this concept to put the two together?
Yeah, my husband and I like yoga, and we both like beer, and it was really that simple. It was 10 years ago. We were on, there used to be a hop farm owned by Rogue Ales outside of Salem, and it was right on the Willamette River. It was a little bit of like an adult playground, you know, like turkeys walking around and pigs, and just really beautiful. And we just thought it'd be cool to do a yoga class there with our friends and then have a beer after class. We had 100 people show up to that first class somehow. We still to this day have no idea how, and realized in that moment that it was a thing that people were looking for. Just this opportunity to try yoga in a space that maybe feels a little less intimidating, a little bit more accessible and inviting. And then ultimately, I think as adults, it's hard to find moments to connect with other adults outside of our like already created friend group, right? So to come together and just have this moment to connect with other humans and hang out, we realized in that first class that it was a thing other people enjoyed too, and here we are 10 years later.
That's awesome.
Still making it happen.
Yeah, is this unique to this area?
It was when we started it. I know there are other teachers that do similar things now, but there's definitely more than enough yoga and definitely more than enough beer to go around. So I think if other teachers get excited about doing similar things, then I definitely support that and love that.
You talked about it being more inviting, and it's so true. Yeah. Coming to a brewery, ready to take a yoga class is amazing. How do you describe the vibe in these classes?
Yeah, I mean, what's really fun about it is that every brewery is a little bit different, right? So, you know, whereas I own a studio as well, so I love that aspect of yoga too, but you go to the same space every single time, right? And so like if that studio doesn't feel like your vibe, then maybe it's not necessarily a great fit. But with these classes, every single time we have class in Portland, for example, we're at a different brewery or winery or cidery, and so each space has their own kind of character and way that it feels, and some spaces are a little bit busier than others, and some are quieter, and some have a ton of plants, and others were like in the middle of the brewery, and people can kind of find their space that speaks to them and feels like it inspires them to disconnect and let go and feel refreshed after class, whatever creates that for them, which I think is really powerful.
That is powerful.
Yeah.
You mentioned it's yoga,
yes,
and then it's beer after, right? We're not mixing the class and drinking at the same time.
It's our intention. It's a judgment-free zone, so people can do whatever they want to do. We're not going to stop them, but we don't incorporate the beer into class. We're not sitting and like meditating on the smell of it or balancing it on our head. We are doing a serious but lighthearted yoga class, and then encouraging people to stay and have a beverage after class together and support their local brewery.
Yes. Well, where can people go for more information?
cheersandnamaste.com, all spelled out. We also are under yoga +, so yoga and beer, on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, Mickey has created such an amazing environment to go take a yoga class. I had a blast, so thanks to Yoga and Beer for having us out. And Ashley, we'll need to figure out a time to go take a class together. They also have yoga and wine.
Oh, that's the one I need to go to. I'm there. I'm stretching out right now.
Get ready.
Sign me up.